MP about to tear the roof off.
Tickets are still available for the next game, so purchase your ticket today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for Mavericks Fever tickets today.
Now you want to be here at our next postgame, man, because everyone in the tent will get their very own Dallas Mavericks calendar. A fun way to track time and check the dates until you.
And the fans here tonight may witness a piece of history. This may be the game where MP passes John Stockton's all-time single-season assist record, a mark that has stood since 1991. Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Shireman in at the 2. And for the Mavericks, Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Smith. And it's Flagg in at the small forward position. And for those teams that look like a total rebuild now, how do they stay motivated, Grant?
Well, BA, for the free agents to be, it's all about the dollar signs. And of course, for the younger players, this is your chance to show you deserve minutes.
All right, now let's go courtside for a story on MP's remarkable season.
Recently passing Wilt Chamberlain's 62-63 season in terms of total points. He's currently in second for a single season. He's got some work to do to pass Wilt's 61-62 year, which is the record. Nevertheless, he is in the midst of an historic run. Guys?
Just an incredible bucket getter right now. All right, time to go to the sidelines and revisit just how amazing MP has been this season.
He's approaching the single-season assist record. John Stockton's 1990-1991 is the current mark, and I asked what breaking the record would mean to him, and he said passing a legend like Stockton would be an incredible honor. He is the standard. It could happen soon, guys.
Yeah, looking to set a new standard, right? Let's toss it to the sideline, where we've got more on MP's historic season.
And recently, he moved into second on the single-season assist list. He passed John Stockton's 89-90 season. Of course, Stockton also has first on the list. The former Jazz point guard pretty much has every assist record for now. Back to you guys.
Yeah, that could all change, right? Now here's Smith. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? So it's Boston now, after the basket by Dallas. Pass to Shireman. Simons deciding where to go with it. Hits a three-pointer.
Since entering the league, the three-point shooting numbers have really taken a jump for Simons.
Inside, here's Flagg. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Now here's Tatum, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Pass to Simons, three-pointer, and it's Flagg with a rebound.
Well, it's early on in this one, only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
Here's Smith. Fades. And again, it's Dallas. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
To To the paint. Here's Lively. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Lively's got 6.
They're really working the paint now.
Celtics trail by 10. And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, BA. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Here's Queta. He's scoreless. Tatum finds Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Simons. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, the jumper from Simons is smooth like butter.
Now Smith. To the middle. Here's Davis. Got it. Good job in the low post.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Celtics trail by 13. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat.
All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Tonight's game features 2 players in the MVP race, MP and Jason Tatum. And when I approached MP about the matchup, he told me, look, Jason is one of the best scorers in the game. We just have to do our best to crowd him and limit his looks on the perimeter. We'll see how it plays out.
Great stuff. Thank you, Allie. And that one falls for Tatum. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, player almost a decade younger. Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you. Here's Simons after Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. Davis against Tatum. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
Now here's Smith. Jacks up a three. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Smith. Irving's got 9.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Tatum. To the wing on the left. Launches a 3. Lively grabs a miss.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Smith with it. Thompson outside. The 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Celtics trail by 21. Pass to Shireman. Takes a 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, components, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Simons. He's got 5. Pass to Shireman. Back to Simons. Clock at 6. Over Irving. Again, the miss by Boston.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Smith outside. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And so Simons will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
Look, I know it's easier said than done, but you've got to just move on. You can't dwell on it and let it affect the next performance.
Got a line change here for Boston. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
Lately, he's been showing off his talents as a passer, moving the ball around the floor with great accuracy and putting it in the hands of well-positioned shooters, just making all the right choices.
Pritchard, no good.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Smith outside. Fires in the triple. Smith's got 7 points in the game, and what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Pritchard, no good. And Dallas with possession. And here's Smith. 7 points in the game. To the inside. Davis. Another one falls for Dallas.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Boston's shooting just 21% in the first quarter. Pritchard surviving the D. Boucher on the screen. Pritchard, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Smith right side. And Davis slams it home.
Davis makes things simple for his teammates. Just lob it up and he will take care of the rest. .151 left in the first quarter. Davis has gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Pritchard against Irving. Pass to Gonzalez. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 to shoot. Pritchard from outside. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Now here's Pritchard. Still without a bucket. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
Smith outside. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Smith's got 9.
But he still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Smith's gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Pass to Gonzalez. And here's Boucher. This one for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 7 tonight. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, Davis making the game look so easy. He's having fun out there right now and putting up a big scoring number.
Boucher on the screen. 3-pointer Pritchard. He can't hit that time. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. And don't go far. We'll be right back. you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Chris Boucher, then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Minot in at the three. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Here's Brown. After the basket by Dallas. Boucher a screen on Smith. Down low. And Boucher the bucket on the assist from Brown.
Yeah, and we've seen Brown take strides as a playmaker out of the pick and roll.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Boston's shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Here's Tillman. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Thompson outside. Here's Smith. He's got 9. Marshall on the wing. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And here's Brown for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Now Smith. And he drives in. Fader on the way. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Smith's got 11 points.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Now here's Pritchard. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. The 3 is up. No good there.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Smith outside. Pass to Gafford. Over Boucher. Gafford with the bucket.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Boston's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pritchard against Russell. Here's Minot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Minot's got his first basket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Inside. Back to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Yet another assist.
He has his eyes set on that season assist record for every pass he makes.
Already has the second most and now continues to march toward that top spot.
He continues to climb up the ladder, passing Stockton's second and third place marks. And all that's left is the top spot.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Smith outside. again, Dallas.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
For Boston, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Minot. Back to Brown. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. And Flagg subbed in for Thompson. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Simons comes in for Minot. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Simons outside. To stop the run. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, he hammered that one down in style. Simons showing you how explosive he can be off the floor.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against the Rockets got the job done. He scored 64 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Good stuff, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
Simons against Smith. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Simon's shot is good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Smith outside. Pass to Flagg. Back to Smith. Davis with a screen on Simons. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And he gets the bucket. 14 points for Anthony Davis.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now here's Tatum. And it's blocked by Davis.
That is tremendous work by Davis right there. Guys better think twice about challenging him at the rim.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
So it's Boston now, after the basket by Dallas. There's Simons with a 3, and the rebound goes to Dallas.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Brown against Smith. Davis with a screen on Brown. Smith finds Davis. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter. So it's Boston now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's Tatum missing.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Davis slams it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Here's Smith. After the basket by Boston. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. A minute 6 left in the first half of this game. Outside, Brown. To the inside. Here's Simons. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. There's 38 seconds left in the second period. Yep, that one goes.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
For Boston, they've gotten half their shots to fall in the second, 8 for 16. There's Simons with a 3, and the rebound goes to Dallas. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Man, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
And here's Flag outside, and that's not gonna go. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Mavericks on top, opening up a huge gap. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Dallas Mavericks.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
No matter who makes it, I know all these guys. They're ready.
The final tally of votes soon to come, but there's still time to get your ballot in. Now or never. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And for Boston, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. A pair of first overall picks in the front court, Flag and Davis. Smith out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the bucket by Boston. To the middle. Here's Davis, and another dime for him.
And the single-season assist record now has company. Amazing.
Wow, what a year it's been for him as he has carved up defenses all year with his passing.
Yeah, it took a while, but Stockton's 1991 season of 1,164 assists has been equal.
Simon's gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. About a minute played here in the second half. Oh, and again, another assist.
And that will do it. The most assists ever in a single-season campaign.
This is going to be a season from him that we will be talking about for ages.
Yeah, he's been chasing history all season and has finally reached the top of the mountain. The record is his after besting Stockton's previous highs set in 1991.
Now let's take a look at the rookie rankings. As we hit the halfway mark in the regular season, here's who has taken the lead in the Rookie of the Year race. You look at Flagg, we're about halfway through the season now, and he's outside of the top 5 spots. But he's been playing really well, and there's plenty of games left to go.
And he's performed well so far, already proving to be an effective player for his team.
Well, a lot of players don't even contribute much in their first year. So he's putting in the work, and now you're seeing the results.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
The first one falls. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, B.A., made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. Now here's Smith. He's got 21. 4 on the clock. Drills it from deep. Smith's got 24 points.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Pass to Simons. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Brown. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Smith with it. Launches it, and the Mavericks, another 3!
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Brown. Here's Keita. Here's Shireman, covered by Smith, and the basket by Shireman.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, Will. I'm told MP's father is going in for a medical procedure that will hopefully alleviate some of the cardiac problems that he had been facing. I asked MP about the surgery, and he said, quote, "It's a bit weird to be playing while he's under the knife, but honestly, I could use the distraction. I am sure that everything will be okay with the surgery. Fingers crossed." Back to you guys.
Absolutely. My goodness, a lot for him to process. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Smith passes to Davis. Throw it down on the lob.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Simons. The 3 is up. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Smith. He's got 27. The shake going inside, and he comes up with a bucket. Smith's got 8 here in this quarter.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. It's Brown on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Simons outside. Connects from downtown. Simons has got 14.
And that's his 2nd three-pointer tonight.
Here's Smith. He has 29 now. Flagg, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Simons against Irving. 4-3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Smith right side. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Smith's got 32 points.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
There's the drive. Tatum from long range knocks down the long J.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
Smith passes to Irving. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Outside, Brown. And a miss there on the triple.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now here's Smith. He's got 32 points. 5 to shoot. Fades away. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Smith's got 13 points in this quarter.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Pass to Tatum. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Dallas has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Brown against Smith. It's Lively, high post. Irving for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Well, that is Kyrie, the competitor. He would not let that 3 go unanswered.
And the basket by Shireman. Shireman's got 6.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Smith outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
It's stolen by Irving. And here's the fast break. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
And for that game against Chicago, it's going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
Boucher's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Shireman. Nails it from 3.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Smith outside. Soft touch off the glass. Smith's got 39.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
For Boston, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Brown. Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. 16 points for him. Good on the shot.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Smith outside. Down low. Here's Gafford. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gafford's got 6.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Yeah, that one's good.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Simons against Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the ball. 2 minutes.
Pass to Marshall. Shoots over Tatum. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And despite lacking a consistent three-point stroke over his career, Tim, Najee Marshall has been a pretty consistent rotation piece.
Yeah, B.A., and he's done that despite the fact he was undrafted back in 2020. Defense really was his initial calling card. Offensively, he's looking to add to his game.
Making a name for himself now. For three, Smith, and the three-pointer goes. Smith's got 42 in the game.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Fires the three, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight, and so it's Dallas with it. Smith outside. Lets the three fly, and the Mavericks, another three!
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Simons outside. There's the three, and the rebound goes to Dallas.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
2 seconds separating the shot clock, and
Look out!
with authority!
Players wish they had that kind of lift off the floor.
Supremely athletic move. That's a highlight.
Now, it is something special to be born with that kind of verticality.
Smith outside. And there's the drive. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 1.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Mavericks ahead, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And we welcome you back to this NBA action where history has been made.
We've got a new single-season assist king. This guy has been the ultimate floor general all year long, setting up his teammates at an unprecedented rate.
Here's Thompson. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Jaylen Brown. He's out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Boucher in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kept alive. Here's Hardy. Martin with a screen on Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Hardy. Unable to get that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Right side Pritchard. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Minot from downtown. And no good. Some solid defense from Martin. Here's Hardy. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And here's Thompson for 3. Martin outside. Now here's Thompson. From the arc. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Pritchard. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Count that bucket.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Hardy, driving to the basket, and the dunk by Gafford.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here's Minot. Now here's Boucher. He's guarded by Gafford. Pass to Walsh. Hey, expanding his range. Hardy grabs the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Thompson. Boston pulls it in. Outside Pritchard. Floats one, and he takes it up and lays it in. Pritchard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Thompson outside. Pure from three-point range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's Pritchard. Up top, Brown. And the layup is good off the glass.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Martin with a screen on Pritchard. Puts up a deep three. The shot by Hardy, no good. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside, Brown. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Shot's good by Thompson.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Brown finds Boucher. Outside Pritchard. Boucher controls the rebound and the putback.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And the dunk by Gafford. Great game for him. Double-double now.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Outside Pritchard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Pass to Gafford. Thompson outside. Martin, the pass to Gafford. Martin a screen. And here's Thompson for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Brown passes to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Here's Walsh. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Walsh has gotten his first basket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Martin. Thompson outside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And the Mavericks, another 3!
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now here's Pritchard. From deep three-point range. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open 3.
Gafford with the bucket.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Klay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Brown. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Pass to Minot. And here's Brown. Shoots over Hardy. Brown, no good.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Hardy, the pass to Martin. Thompson scanning the floor. Off target from outside. For Boston, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. And here's Brown for three. Hits the trifecta. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Here's Hardy. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
Pass to Minot. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Now Marshall. Here's Hardy. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Thompson. No good with the elbow jumper. Brown against Thompson. Brown inside. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Thompson. Here's Hardy. Marshall outside. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Here's Hardy. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Monster.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Martin. Now here's Thompson. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now here's Pritchard. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
If you watch any level of ball, from Pee Wee to the Olympics to the NBA Finals, you'll see the same things. The best players doing everything. That's the way this game is supposed to be played. Every player is capable of doing everything, and that's me and my squad.
Congrats to you, MP.
Always. Thank you.
Ryan, back to you.
Thanks, Dom. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is